Became what they said I couldn't. Mediocre, that won't cut it. Life is a gift, I wanna live it to the fullest while I can. Why would I not wanna know my days in this game are numbered? Might as well enjoy the few years that I do have left. Who knows when I'ma write my last verse? I've been to hell and back.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season. And
like, if that happened to me, I might well think the rest of the season now. I don't want to play no more.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Yeah.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. On first down, Carpenter. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught at the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. 58 yards.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. A handoff from Mitchell running.
You're not even using Lamar. Is Lamar Jackson hurt?
Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
Game, though. So I'm playing like the teams.
You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Oh, he done for the game?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Oh, shit.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Hey, look at this defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one, because this is the irresistible object. and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number one versus number one.
Rookie boy.
I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. It's taken to the 26. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it.
Oh, absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're moving past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10, Carpenter. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Sheldon Rankins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on 2nd down, Carpenter. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Can he go for it on his 34?
But that might be considered a win for both teams, because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
This don't feel like a league game. You ever had one of them games? It's so weird. It's like that. It's colder on. What am I supposed to do? Know that, bro.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And shutting him off down open field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Dillon. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a
Remember how I had
lead.
that forecast for that joint for the game, like for the weather? Remember I didn't open it?
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
I'm down 17-0. Ugh. We can't run. I threw a pick, and I was playing Andrews like in man. I didn't know he had Anthony Swartz. I should have definitely.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good
my
in the
receivers
victory
are
a week
I mean,
ago
that's
over
really
Cincinnati.
good.
And the big difference in the ball
because he got
game,
Marlon, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing stuff that I can cook.
Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense,
the one dude, he got
each and every
Humphrey
week,
and Duvernay.
And they carried it out.
Duvernay and Humphrey got that little knockout
2nd
crap,
and 8
you know
at the
what I'm saying?
27-yard line.
So, like, when Duvernay get by him, he's just...
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another
this nigga Marlon
Humphrey. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Wow.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember,
back
on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
17-0 our score after one. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, it's Andrews. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Third down and 13. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that.
That's how I'm not even tripping. Yeah, it's like,
yards out, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody,
he really don't got Lamar, so he really got action.
There. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
This nigga Marlon Humphreys, wow. What are you doing?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Try kamikaze.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down, and then some.
Occupy rope on.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
I
think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that
run. This dude, okay? This dude is not good. This is these players. This dude is not good at all.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Why is Mahomes throwing the ball like this, man?
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions.
Luckily, I ain't throwing that
Charles,
last
with
game.
his talent, if anyone can
He
shake
had
this
Marcus
off and
Williams
right the
one-on-one with
ship, it's him.
Kelsey. Kelsey, I was right
I
up under
agree, because you don't
Bro,
get
when I
one of
say
the best
Kelsey didn't do
quarterbacks in the
nothing.
league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Throwing on first down. Carpenter under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target.
Zippo, but
That
that's
might be the third down stop that they
mercy.
needed,
I
because they've had a lot of trouble
doing
slowing
that.
down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the
2
field.
minutes left in the second quarter. If I can get a good little...
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. It's a
I can get a good
49-yard
little
punt,
dunk
but
it on.
subtract 9 there for the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Let me see if I can get a little dunk-a-dunk right here. A dunk-a-dunk. Stand up, right.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Mitchell. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Carpenter.
Thank you.
I knew
I knew you were going to throw to Andrew.
intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense,
right,
Charles,
fellas,
you got to
let's
think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now
This game is so
down, but it'll
crappy,
wind
bro.
up incomplete.
You're not going to keep man
Well,
pressing
that
bro.
one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple
Marlon
defenders in the area,
Ramsey.
and it winds
No,
up
they keep
incomplete.
making Mahomes do
After an
dumb stuff.
incomplete
Though.
pass
Like, bro.
on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert
crazy, bro.
on 3rd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. And a shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And returning it, here's Hamler. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Shake your body down. Shake.
In motion left goes a tight end. On 2nd down, Dillon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Not my boy. Not my boy. You all on that, my boy.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play.
I just can't do nothing on offense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 41.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Down the left sideline and down to the 19-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set.
We are down 20 to zip.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive. At least 3 points.
5 picks,
trying
boy.
to say that there's no
Dang.
3-score drive
That's crazy.
on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it,
They
right?
always need-
You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you
One
just
of them was,
suggested.
no,
Try and create a
they
little
weren't
bit
on
of
me.
momentum, a
No,
little
what
bit of a
the- yeah.
spark,
Most
and
of
then
them
maybe
did.
that'll carry over.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
Pacheco. Nobody can stop Pacheco.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's
I
a
wish I had a
precursor
receiver, bro.
of a big second
I wish
half.
I had a receiver, bro.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Bro, these niggas are
another
strapping up
interception.
in man coverage like
And the
crazy.
Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the
How many
42-yard
picks do you get
line.
to throw? 35? I might have Vince Mahomes.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
He got 20 points and only thrown 1 touchdown.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah,
47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Carpenter. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They're going right back to Hamler. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we've got an injured player, and that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
No, Kelce.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now a 2nd and 6. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
We are creatures that come from another planet.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
Don't need to panic. I got my second one, so automatic.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long.
So that's Simpson, you got to kind of like propose. How you got to propose? This nigga ran past or curl, right? I threw the curl. He got enough time to...
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
What's your score? You up?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. On first down, Mahomes. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on third and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on fourth down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pass.
At least you can score.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner?
Oh,
to
Lord.
put points on the board? So if you're
Marcus
moving
Williams
it
not
and you're
even
not
bad.
scoring,
It's blown because they let
working?
Marcus Williams
Right now,
close.
they got nothing left to lose. They might
No,
as well
I
go
really
for
don't care
broke.
about this game. I don't care about I'm losing. The stuff that they're letting work like is crazy.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little.
It's caught inside.
And then they give me the
25.
gayest animation, like when I can
A big
score.
play there for KC. 44 yards.
Like, he pressed up and I
Defensively, I know
burned.
they
Yeah,
have the comfortable
so
lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But
lost the football. And one of the linebackers is got him. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Bobby Brown on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to it.
Fighting through it, he's got space. He's still on his feet. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 32-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, it's Dillon. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run over center with Mitchell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even
Kai, put me a bagel in that waffle.
After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
Woo! We got our arse.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Put me a bagel in the toaster. Just like split it in half and then put it in there. What you doing? When I roll, you gonna have to watch, keep an eye on Papa. Yeah, the same here.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I
we
hate
knew
to say,
kinda
but
need
at
to
this
score.
point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the
kinda-
fourth quarter. They're
yeah,
just
this
trying
is
to
kinda
erase
disrespectful.
that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
I want to know. I want
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far.
Thanks.
This is 3rd and 10.
I want to know. So I can be.
They go play fake. Mahomes able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, taking control here is how their
It
final
looked
plays
beautiful,
develop.
right? Yeah.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
All right.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Liberian girl.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Like 2 lovers in the
And the
scene.
ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
And I say so innocently.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Booty, 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 booty rocking everywhere.
Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
We didn't do. I'm not. I can. His offense is nothing. It's not. It's.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit
I
now
can,
as they'll send
do
this
nothing.
one away.
Yeah, I threw 7 picks. I mean, yeah, that's definitely. Yeah.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17.
I think I had like 2. I think I had 2 games where he didn't throw no picks. 2 or 3 games. That should be cool. I'm about to go help. I should play later.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Yeah, I didn't even feel like. Yeah, I didn't even feel like playing right now.
They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
We lost to Adam Carpenter. Oh, that's ugly. I don't even know what that is. Oh man. I don't even know who this nigga receiving core is. All I know he got swords because that nigga threw a bomb at the beginning of the game. With a bum, right? That's crazy, right?